All right, back in the garage on this old 63. There it is. Gonna go ahead and take this heater box out so I can get everything cleaned up. I done took the dash, a few things out, as you can tell. Been sanding. Still got a little bit more to do before I can get it put in primer and paint. There's a few things I've taken out. Get all that cleaned up. I'll get this mat out of here. Get that firewall insulation off of there. Get it all cleaned up. So we get some paint down. Here we go. Okay, that was a pretty simple situation. 2 bolts here, 1 here, and of course the 2 hoses there. I didn't really have to take this plate off, but I took it off anyway, so that's what we're looking like there. On the inside, that's what we're looking like. You can see 2 up top, 1 here, and there was 1 on the firewall on this side. Of course, snipped a wire right there. I don't even know if this heater works or not, but I went on and took it out because I got to do some work in there, of course. So yeah, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to get back in here, start tearing out some more. Alright, I went on and tucked some of the wires back under the dash, cut a few of them, tagged them, like the gas line, dome light, stuff like that. That's what we're looking at right there. Because more than likely I'll go back through and I'll rewire it all after I get everything slicked up pretty good. So, alright, back at it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the floor mat and the firewall cover out. There we go. All right, here we go. After getting everything wire wheeled down, looking pretty good. I'll get some rust encapsulator on all this. Go ahead and do my epoxy. Get this thing painted up. Okay, starting out a fresh morning with my holy jeans that don't feel too good going in and out of this floor. So I got to find some kind of knee pads. I'm gonna go ahead and I got to scuff up some more, sand down a little bit more, get it primed in. Okay, got everything ready for my epoxy and high build. Everything's taped off. Let's get the priming. Alright, I got the epoxy down. I think it's been sitting for like an hour now. That gave me a break. Get out of the fumes a little bit, go inside. So yeah, I went on down the steering wheel all the way around and everything. I think it's gonna look pretty good for what I'm doing to this truck. I'll go ahead and do my high build. There it is, primer, 4-to-1 mix. Right there. That's it right there. So yeah, that epoxy was a 1-to-1 mix. Had to let it sit for a little bit before I sprayed it, so that's what you got to do on that epoxy. But I can go ahead and mix this, stir it up, spray when I get ready. 1.8 on my gun. That's the gun I used on my red pickup, I believe. Parts of it. So what are you doing?
What are you doing?
All right. All right, after a couple days, I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding on the cab. I done started a little bit back here on the back. Now my red pickup, whenever I prime like this, I let it set for 7 to 10 days. Let it kind of cure up, shrink up a little bit, do what it's got to do. Because there was always something in front to do, another panel or whatever. But on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. Like I said, it's probably been about 3 days. Go ahead and get it knocked on out. Got some 180 here, 220, some 320. So I'll work my way through that. I've got my dry guide coat. That's pretty good. I'll go ahead and do that, or I can spray it on there. Either way, I kind of like the dry guide coat. But yeah, here I go. Already got the inside painted the other day, a couple days ago. Single stage white. That's what we're looking at. It had some shine to it, but I come back with a Scotch Brite, scuffed it down, and I'm gonna leave it at that right there. Went on and painted the steering wheel too. It's got cracks and things in it, but I'm gonna leave it like it is. Get this thing running. I gotta come back and get those doors, get both doors and the glove box lid. I gotta get them panels on the bottom right there too, them vents. I gotta paint them. I think it turned out all right. Well, that's what we're looking at. Radio turned out real good too, after getting all that cut in. I gotta come back and starting on this glove box lid now. So I'll get it painted up, my two doors, and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all take it easy.